What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mint and we're back in with another video. So today I want to go over the general cryptocurrency market trend, the NFT markets, some projects I'm getting into while the NFT markets have been in a bearish trend, and also one new project that just came out that I thought was a really fun project and a lot of people have initially just bought into the hype, and I want to talk a little bit about that. So looking at the overall cryptocurrency market, it's not looking too good. We're at 2.2 trillion market cap, so it has been steadily going down, and Ethereum has also dropped below 4,000. Before we had been looking at an inverse relationship with Ethereum and NFTs. Right now, NFTs are also going down heavily in volume. My indication to this is because we're near the end of the year. A lot of the traditional stock markets are going to be selling off all their losses just so they can reap the benefits of tax cuts. And as the same, I'm sure the cryptocurrency markets are also selling off all their losers just so they can claim the losses on their taxes for the next year. So I do see a little bit of choppiness leading up to the end of the year. Right now, we're in a crab market. Definitely be on the lookout for the top two movers to see what the general trend is. So hopping over to Dune Analytics, you can see that the volume has actually shot right back up as of just yesterday. While we were in kind of a little bearish trend in the past week or two, the volume's coming right back up, and I think this is in due for a major event that just happened. But if you guys know what the Clone X NFT project is by Artifact Studios, there's some major news that Nike actually acquired Artifact Studios, and they're going to be working with the Clone X project to essentially implement them into the metaverse. They're going to be rebranding it, putting a whole digital footprint and kind of idealizing the project on their own terms. This is kind of a questionable move. A lot of people are happy, a lot of people aren't, because on one case you're getting mass adoption. You're pushing this project to the eyes of more people, giving more exposure to the NFT space, which is a good thing. But the bad thing is now we're having bigger corporations pull the plugs, more whales in the game, and it could just overall lead to a little bit more of a centralized market. But who knows? I think this is bullish. I think this is good news. And if you actually came over to the Clone X OpenSea, we can see that their floor price is sitting at 5.78. Pre-reveal, it's been going up only, and then since post-reveal, price is crazy. It sits at 5, it goes to 10, it's been at 15, it goes back down. I won't touch this project until it settles back down, but this is pretty much what we're looking at with Clone X. Really hype, and there's a lot of updates coming from them. This is a very heavily funded project, so there's going to be good results with it. I just think right now the price might be a little too high with how much volume there is in the general NFT marketplace, but definitely a project to keep an eye out on. And in other news, I spoke on this project a few weeks ago called Doodles. This is a derivative project of Nouns and Doodles, and they also implemented a game theory twist, and they had a lot of traction recently. But unfortunately, some news came out where apparently the founder, one of the individuals in the dev team rugged the project, took out a lot of the money from the treasury, and pretty much went AWOL. So this project has unfortunately collapsed unless a statement's made or something's done. I would not advise anyone to buy this project. Definitely stay away from it until more information is out there. I recently bought a bunch of Doodle punks, and because of the NFT market correction, I lost a lot on all of those punks that I bought. So, you know, derivatives are always a tricky play. I'm not the biggest fan. It's definitely a quick scalp, get in while the volume's up, get out. But unfortunately, you can't see those bearish waves coming. There was a lot of selling and volume was drying up, so just not the greatest opportunity to buy. I am now looking at blue chip projects that have been heavily corrected, but I'm not looking to really mint in the near future just because of gas being ridiculously expensive, and then maybe the project not even being able to be sold for a profit afterwards. So another project that I recently got into was Pudgy Penguins, and I'm actually still a full believer in this project. I think long term they're going to last. They're going to be on Coinbase Marketplace. They have a lot of updates coming. I arguably think this is the cutest profile picture project there is. They're now at a 0.82 floor price, and what actually happened was recently there was a lot of, let's just say, internal conflict with the project team, and I actually know the mod involved in it. He was essentially mistreated, and he spoke out on a Twitter Spaces, and I kid you not, like everyone on Twitter got on that space. There's like 2,000 people, and it went on for like 5 hours, and this guy was preaching, okay? Shout out to Cold Pizza for what he did. It takes a lot of courage to go in front of everyone. Cold Pizza has multiple penguins. He loves the project, he loved the team, and he loved working with them up until there was apparently some internal issues that were going down that weren't addressed, and he wasn't being treated fairly, so he spoke his part. Then Cole and the Pudgy Penguin team also came out and spoke their part. So whatever the story is, it doesn't really matter to the degree. What happens is the outcome, and right now FUD is FUD, and it's going to reflect on the price. So Pudgy Penguins at this moment is a little choppy. NFT. I wouldn't get into it right now until some of the flood clears out. But overall, long term, I still love this project and I can see a bright future with them. Another project I'm looking at during this dip is the Doodles, and I spoke about this project a little bit back. They have a lot going on for them on the roadmap. This was recently released, and I'm just into that pixelated cute artwork, so this just kind of meshes with my vibe. Founder is very well known. He's a very big influencer in the space. I believe they're going to be listed on Coinbase as well. They have a metaverse incorporated with it, even distribution with 50% owners. And this price I have seen post reveal go from 0.2 to 0.5 over the course of weeks. So right now at 0.2, I am a buyer. I'm going to actually buy a few just in a few moments here. And if I can get it to a 0.3, 0.4 flip. The next project I think is a great buy is Doodles. So, another project I've talked about with all the downward movement in the NFT space, Doodles surprisingly has held up very well, and they've been able to hold that high 2 Ethereum price for a bit. And when you look at it, the art is just relatable. This is a timeless piece. This is a perfect profile picture project. They have a great community. They have huge backers, big funding for the project, and they're planning to do a lot in the coming future. So, this is always a solid buy. I definitely see Doodles as being the next blue chip project. And if you can get in with this price point, definitely check it out. But once again, not financial advice. This is just what I would do. But once again, this is a great project to hold in these bearish moments. And if the bull run continues, this project is sure to go back up. Then the last project I want to talk about is Cool Cats NFT. This is arguably, is a blue chip project at this point. They've got 60,000 volume traded. They got 50% donor distribution. And just a few weeks ago, they were at about high 8 Ethereum, and now they've corrected down to 6.4. I know this is out of reach for a lot of individuals, but this project is one that you can buy and forget. I see Cool Cats having a huge future. They're coming out with their utility token very soon, and they just have so much funding and backing that they can make a metaverse. They can make a game. They can do whatever they want because they have the resources to do it. They're led by a very professional team, and this community is next to none. I actually just bought a Cool Cats today, and upon posting it on my Twitter, everyone in the community literally just blew me up. It was a really good feeling to see how involved everyone is in supporting new members. And this project, I'm definitely going to be here for the long run. So if you can ever get in, definitely check it out. And the one project that just released today, and wow, this is kind of funny, but when I opened this project, the floor price was 0.04, and now it's already at 0.01. But this released literally today. It's a 10,000 profile picture project called Little Lemon Friends, and its mint price was only 0.025, so it was very affordable to get in. And just a while ago, it was not revealed. So pre-reveal, the price was going up momentarily. Then post-reveal happened, and then the smallest correction I've ever seen, it went from 0.04 to 0.06. Then the reveal happened. Then it went down to 0.04. And if you're able to mint it today, which was a very easy chance to mint, it did sell out. But I know a lot of people that were attempting to mint it were able to mint it. That's why the ownership ratio is so low. You can see there's only 2.6k owners to 10,000 items. So that's not the best owner distribution. And it's actually really cool because I bought one of these for 0.04 pre-reveal, and let me show you guy I ended up getting. And this is actually considered a rare in the project, which is kind of cool. I only paid 0.04, so almost just a little over $100. And here you can see the floor for the shrooms are 0.185, and just a few more and you're already at 0.2, 0.25, can get to 0.3 pretty quickly. I paid 0.04 for this pre-reveal, so I didn't have to go through the minting process, and it was so cheap, and it just was such a funny little project that I just vibed with it. And I was like, why not $100 or $200 into it? And boom, just like that, now it's almost worth $1,200 from $100 investment. So this is kind of where everyone's talking about you can get rich quick with NFTs. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's purely luck. I've never gotten a good rare NFT before from a mint. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. Grateful for that, but this is not a realistic expectation. Don't believe every time you're gonna go to a mint, you're gonna mint a project and then get something rare that's worth 10x what it is. Most likely you're gonna get something on the floor. Your gas is gonna cost more than the mint sometimes, and then when you try to sell it, it's gonna cost gas to list it, and then you might just miss the hype, because if it's a reveal project, if you can't get it sold pre-reveal for a price you want, post-reveal, 9 times out of 10 the price always drops. So that's what happens with these kind of projects. But luckily Little Lemon Friends has not experienced that. There has been quite a bit of volume that has been coming in for a 1-day-old project. And coming over to their website, you can get a little overview of what this project's all about. Meshed with me really hard, so definitely I wanted to do a little more research. And coming down, the avatars are really cute in itself. They only cost 0.025 to mint, and pretty much everyone that wanted a mint got a mint. So there's more information on the avatars and NFTs themselves with the traits. There's different lemon types here with with different levels of rarity, and then, you know, a little description of why you should get a lemon. And they have their roadmap, and I actually really like the roadmap because they piece it out with how far they are in the project, and every single step down the roadmap there's going to be an ample donation presented, so you can read all of that over here. But so as you can see, there's going to be 60% of the ETH raised from the project going back to a fund that's going to be used to develop a project and implement the roadmap. It's going to be collaborations, a free airdrop of a pixelated lemon, and they might have a lemon brand in the future. And then the next phase is going to be the metaverse. If they can get this far, they're going to have their own plot on a land where you can incorporate your lemon into the metaverse and interact with the community. And, you know, once again, I really like this project, but it's all just, you know, words. The roadmap's always going to just tell you things you want to hear. If they don't have any proof that they have it, that's always going to be kind of a question in my head. For the sheer price alone, that it's so low, I don't mind getting into this project and going to zero, but there's opportunities with these projects that you can always get 1020x because it's kind of under the radar. They have a good foundation, they have a good team, and if people are liking the art and there's a lot of hype on Twitter and Discord of people wanting to get it, that's a good indicator to buy, especially for how cheap it was. Going down, you also have the team over here. They're pretty much doxed. They have all their socials, founder himself, and he hosted an AMA just as the reveal was happening, which gave everyone so much conviction in the project that as he was kind of explaining his life story, his work, and the ideas behind this project, the project had the reveal. And then by then, no one wanted to sell. Everyone had their lemons and they're like, wow, like I kind of want to stick it around for the long run. He really put a good speech on right before the reveal. If you're interested, definitely check out Little Lemon Friends. They're still pretty cheap right now, and I'm not saying that this is going to be a 10x, 100x moonshot. At this current moment, you know, there's not a lot of followers on Discord or Twitter, but it's all organic, which is a good sign, and the community seems to be really friendly and really caring for the project. So if you want to take a stab at it, go for it. Not financial advice. So that's all I had for the video today, guys. Just wanted to do a quick market update, let you guys all know that it's not the end of the world. Once we go bearish trend, everyone's like bear market, bear market, bear market. They haven't gone through enough cycles to really see that this is how it kind of happens in crypto. It's going to catch you off guard and it's going to dump in front of you, but that allows room for new investors to come in and to buy up the cheaper prices. And if you have faith in the project, hold through that turbulent time because more people will accumulate and then the price will naturally go back up. So we can always indicate that this isn't the end yet. I'm still going to be on the sidelines for the most part for a lot of newer projects, but I will do my own research. I'm trying to buy into a lot of blue chips. Like right now, I actually just picked up this cool cat. But that's all for the video today, guys. Remember to give me a subscribe on YouTube, leave a like, comment, hit that bell notification, stay up to date. Also give me a follow on Twitter. I do drop all my alpha here first for the most part, and I'm going to be giving that 0.1 ETH giveaway very soon, so just keep an eye out for that. But nonetheless, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.